Hi, it's Vlogust day 27, and it's me and my husband's anniversary. So guess what? We're going out to dinner tonight. But before that, I went over to the church to try to figure out what yarn we have available, what I need to add when I add it to the bookcase, and sort through the yarn that was donated. Wound up tossing a bag of it because it was pretty matted and stunk, and some of it had some issues that I wasn't going to go into. So, yeah, got rid of that. Then I was going to go into the shelving room and work in there, but I decided after an hour and 20 minutes that was enough. It was hot. It's humid out there. It's awful. I'm hot. Have the fan on me. I did, however, bring home some of the yarn because I thought I would work with it and make some hats. We wound up having a very large tote full of homespun, bulky, super bulky yarns that we really need to use and work up. And then there were some thinner yarns, and of course some of the fun fur that one of the gals uses for her hair for the comfort dolls, so that was set aside for her. I have some more yarn here at the house and I need to load up and take in. And even after all that, I left that yarn that I was going to bring in to show you from Ollie's in the car. Not going back out there. Even squirrels are melting on the cement. Yeah, it's hot. I did, however, finish the mermaid shawl. Needs to be blocked. And it took 2 cakes of the Mandela, what are they calling this? Mandela Eclectic, something like that, sparkle in the color Aquila, and that is all I had left. So, and I didn't do around the base of the top of the shawl. I did half double crochets and then single crochets around the rest of the triangle. And like I said, it still needs to be blocked. It's pretty tough. But yeah, my husband came in from lunch and he goes, "What are we doing for supper?" And I said, "Oh, I don't know, hamburgers, I guess." He goes, "You know it's our anniversary." And I looked at him and I said, "It's not tomorrow?" He's like, "No, it's today." I said, "Well, I wonder if Ray Azteca is open tonight." Yesterday when I drove by there, they were not open because the water company had dug a big hole in their parking lot. And they're still working on, I guess, the water main. And, but they're open with half their parking lot open for business. So that's what we're going to do for dinner. It's one of our favorite restaurants. I hope all of you have had a chance to watch Llama Mama Kayla with Big Daddy doing the loom. It just cracks me up. I sit there and I think, oh man, I know my husband would like him a lot. Because they're pretty much, you know, same quips, same kind of things. When I was teaching Thomas how to loom knit, because he was doing scarves for me, he goes, "I'm trying to put this noose on here." So it made me giggle when Big Daddy talked about the noose. the slip knot. Because I'm like, oh, that's my husband all over. And of course, my husband, I'm pretty sure if I asked him how many whips do I have, he'd say, well, there are 3 in the closet. You know, that's just the way he would do, just to see if he could get me, to really embarrass me. He did bring me home one year that T-shirt that has 2 dinosaurs in a little BDSM outfit and flogging each other, and it had some kind of geology statement about flagellation and something. And he said, "You're gonna wear it, aren't you?" I'm like, "Maybe to bed, but not in public." You know, maybe I'll dig out that shirt so you can see it sometime, because it is rather funny. The geology clubs and, you know, all the geology conferences, someone always has some funny t-shirts to sell out there, and he bought that because he thought it was funny and it would embarrass me. But he also bought me this beautiful necklace that is a leaf from Denver that is set in resin, and it's absolutely stunning because it has all the fall colors of it. So that has special meaning for us. When we first met, we met by computer through AOL, almost online. I was in Texas, he was in Virginia, at Old Dominion working on his master's. We met through the computer in a chat room. We talked, liked each other, and did a lot of talking. And as we were getting to know each other, he'd asked me what was the one thing I missed about New Mexico, because he knew that I had come from New Mexico. And I said, well, in September in Ruidoso, there's always this beautiful parade that's called Aspencade, and you can always see the trees with the leaves turning, you know, all the beautiful colors and everything as you're going up there and as you're driving around in Ruidoso, those kind of things. So, you know, he had a week-long field trip in Rochester, New York, in October. He gathered up all of those leaves that had turned all those beautiful colors in a box, and in the box he had placed this necklace. Go the wrong way. This necklace, and with a note. The same day it arrived, he'd also arranged for me to get some yellow roses, since yellow roses are my favorite flower. Well, when I got home and they delivered the flowers, they were pink roses. And, you know, he had a note in the box. I hope you enjoy the yellow roses that I sent, and, you know, all this. And so when we were talking later that night, I said, well, I don't know how to tell you this. They're not yellow roses. He goes, what? He said, I specifically talked to the woman at the shop there in Keller, Texas, and said I wanted yellow roses. And I said, well, they're pink roses. I said, it's okay. I don't have a problem with it. He goes, no, that's not right. So the next day, I had called the shop to ask what was the deal. He had ordered yellow roses, and they sent me pink roses. And she told him, she said, well, this is Keller's homecoming, and their colors are yellow, gold, yellow, and blue. I think those were the colors. So we didn't have any yellow roses because they'd all gone out for boutonnieres and, you know, all this other stuff. Then she said, so I figured pink roses. You know, she would love pink roses. But here's the funny thing. I tied those up and I hung them inside to dry by the fireplace. They dried yellow. So I had gotten some of the resin that you can dip the flowers in to preserve them and keep them. So I have a bouquet up there that is yellow roses that are actually dried. We still laugh about that because I have never seen pink roses dry yellow, but they did dry yellow. So that was, that's one of our big things we laugh about and joke about this time of year, because back in October, and we married when we moved here to Lock Haven in 2004, but we had been together since about 1994, so we've been together quite a long time. So, yeah. So we're going to go enjoy our meal later on. I'm going to cool off some more, spritz myself with a little more perfume, or maybe go up and change my clothes. Who knows? Hot and sweaty now, trying to cool off. So I'll see you again tomorrow. I will tell you the daily Bible reading took about an hour to upload, which was kind of unusual, but I did upload it later in the day than I normally do. So I'm hoping to get it back up there tomorrow where it is closer to an earlier time in the day. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a great day and be kind.